Good Saturday morning, everyone. I wanted to get on here and give you an update on today's weather forecast. I will start out by saying that our severe threat has increased a bit from yesterday's update. Things are just syncing up a little bit better, it looks like, this morning for the potential for some strong to severe thunderstorms to affect the Cumberland Plateau later this evening. This is the timeline that I gave you all last night. My confidence is still high in this. There is one change, and that is the threat time frame for strong storms, heavy rainfall, very windy conditions. I've now changed that from 7 p.m. to midnight to 6 p.m. to midnight. So just wanted you to be aware of that. Of that change that has been made. Everything else is still on track. We had our morning rain this morning as expected. That pushed through. I got a little over ½ inch of rain here at home. You'll see some other storm reports at meteorologistmarkpro.com where other weather watchers across the region are reporting their rainfall amounts and whatnot this morning. Saw temperatures rise overnight last night. That's always an unusual thing to see happen. Temperatures rose and moisture increased. So we saw those dew points creeping up last night as well, all ahead of this powerful storm system that will be moving in, especially later this evening into the overnight hours. As you see, once the front pushes through, temperatures fall, the severe threat ends, rain continues through the night into Sunday morning, and snow flurries / snow showers are possible for our Sunday, especially in the afternoon to the evening hours, maybe even into the overnight hours with some snow flurries. Right now, that potential has decreased, it looks like, with the latest round of data, but I still foresee us getting some snow flurries out of that. I'm just not sure about any accumulation at all, but maybe some flurries like we saw the other morning around the plateau. But the main story with this system is the rainfall and the threat for strong to severe thunderstorms, especially west of the plateau. If you know anyone over in Middle Tennessee, West Tennessee, just to make sure that they're aware. People are often not looking for severe weather this time of the year. Just make sure that they are aware of the threat for strong to severe thunderstorms. The tornado potential is greatest across southern Middle Tennessee, down across northern Alabama on into Mississippi. We can't roll out a brief spin-up tornado here on the plateau. There's just so much wind energy in the atmosphere today and tonight that you can never roll out a quick spin-up. Any of the stronger storms could put down a 70-mile-per-hour wind gust, and that is our main threat. There's just so much wind energy in the atmosphere today, which is typical with winter season systems. So any stronger storm could easily push down a damaging wind gust that's over 58 miles an hour, which is the criteria for a severe thunderstorm wind gust. So don't be surprised if we have severe thunderstorm watches issued later this evening. I don't think it'll be a tornado watch unless they include us in one that covers Middle Tennessee, but I'll keep an eye on that for you. Just be aware of that. I'm recommending everyone be home by 6 p.m. this evening, ideally by dark, but for sure by 6 p.m. this evening, just to be safe and sound, just in case anything speeds up and gets here a little quicker. You notice the trend has been that the storms arrive earlier, so we know we're leaning toward that trend, but right now I feel like the 6 p.m. to midnight time frame is spot on, and I think the main threat will probably come in the middle of that threat time frame, but we'll keep an eye on things. So this is the Storm Prediction Center threat for today. Notice they have now included the Cumberland Plateau in the slight risk. That's a increase in our threat. We were in the marginal, which is level 1 out of 5. Now we're in the slight, which is level 2 out of 5. But notice no one's higher than that. So slight risk is probably as high as the Storm Prediction Center is going to go with anyone's threat. So it's still a low threat, but we don't want to, play around with this because of so much wind energy in the atmosphere. Any robust thunderstorms could put down a significantly damaging wind gust. That could be as damaging as a weak tornado. So make sure you keep that in mind. So the multiple hazards to be aware of. Again, strong gusty winds through Sunday, gust over 30 miles an hour possible. Strong severe thunderstorms, possible heavy rainfall tonight. And again, the strongest of storms could put down wind gusts over 70 miles an hour. And that threat has increased a bit since yesterday. Yesterday it didn't look like we were going to be unstable enough to really generate some really robust thunderstorms in our neck of the woods. That threat still looks really low, but it's a little higher than it was yesterday. So as meteorologists, when we see these trends toward the worst, then we feel like we need to tell the public, look, this is trending earlier and it's trending a little stronger. See, the earlier in the day it gets here, the more heat we'll have left over from the day and the stronger the storms can be. if they can get here well after dark, we'll be cooling off a little bit, and that'll help us out. So that's just something to monitor as we go through the day. Light snow accumulation is still possible, up to a dusting or so, and that comes after noon, it looks like, on Sunday. Could get here a little earlier. I'm still seeing some data saying that we may be cold enough for some snowflakes throughout the day on Sunday. So that's something to sort of keep in mind as well, but not looking for any travel problems or anything out of that for sure. Certainly not looking for a winter storm. Folks, I'll be monitoring this throughout the day. I just want to jump on here and give you an update on this all. You all just keep it right here at meteorologistmark.com.